Hi everyone, it's Miss B coming from Bristow Middle School, 6th grade. Today we're going to get a little bit of homework help with writing algebraic expressions. So I picked a challenge problem and two other ones to help you with it. Challenge: a group of friends is planning a boat trip. It costs $2,500 to rent the boat. Lunch costs $13 per adult and $8 per child. Write an algebraic expression for the total cost of a group of B adults and C children. So I'm also going to use a highlighter as a tool. The first thing I'm going to use is I'm going to use my problem solving method. So I read the problem, I'm going to read it again. A group of friends is planning a boat trip. It costs $2,500 to rent the boat. Lunch costs $13 per adult and $8 per child. Write an algebraic expression for the total cost for a group of B adults and C children. Then I'm going to box my important information. It's important information that it costs $2,500 or $2,500 just to rent the boat. It's also important that lunch costs $13 per adult and $8 per child. We underline either the directions of the questions. In this one it says write an algebraic expression for a total cost, and I'm going to make a therefore statement. Therefore, the total cost as an expression is blank. I usually box it just to make it easier to see. Then I'm going to create a model to represent the problem. So I have the cost of the boat, $2,500. So that's money. Then I have the lunch cost per adult. And I have to add on to that the lunch cost per child. So these are the costs for lunch. We don't know how many adults there are, but they've given us a value. So we're letting B equal the number of adults. And they've given us a variable for children too. We're going to let C equal the number of children. So if we only had one adult, it would just cost $13. But we don't know how many adults we have. So we have to do 13 per adult. So that means $13 for every adult, which indicates multiplication. So we're going to do 13B, which is 13 times B. Then it's $8 per child, which also indicates multiplication. So we're going to do 8C, because it's $8 per child. To write this as an expression all together, we're going to do 2,500 plus 13B plus 8C. So therefore, the total cost as an expression, 2,500 plus 13B plus 8C. Let's look at the next problem. The next problem says, write an algebraic expression for 84 more than the product of 167 and B. So this is one where I'm going to use my highlighter because it's not really a word problem, it's really just a translation problem. We've been talking about the product of something, the difference, the sum. And this is going to show us right here that this is a phrase altogether. The product of 167 and B is going to be 167B. Product means multiplication, so we're multiplying those together. Then we're going to do 84 more than that. Sorry, my camera needs to get into focus. There we go. So then we're going to do 84 more than that plus 84. So 84 more than the product of 167 and B. That was a straight translation. It doesn't matter if it's a simple problem or if they're complex numbers, we can still do it exactly the same way. The last one is a little bit bigger. It says event planning, it costs $200 to rent a room at an event center. The event center charges an additional $13 per person for food. Write an algebraic expression for the total cost of an event for n people. So that's our variable right there. I box my important information after I've read it a couple of times. It costs $200. They charge an additional $13 per person. Write an algebraic expression for the total cost of an event for n people. Therefore, the expression is blank. Sometimes a therefore statement can be very simple like that. We do a model, so it costs $200 to rent the room, and then $13 per person. So money per person. And we're going to let n equal the number of people. Since it's $13 per person and there's more than one person going to an event, we do 13 times n. So this is going to translate to 200 plus 13n. Anytime we do multiplication, we do the number right next to the letter. So therefore, the expression is 200 plus 13 times n. All right, friends, I hope that this helped you with your homework tonight. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Until next time.